So next to the important theory, I'm giving only glimpses. There are a lot of things we can discuss about all the three stunas and everything. So as everybody we know, whoever is knowing this Sanatana Vedic literature or Vedic philosophies and darshanas, we know that there are the Panchaputikas, Panchamahabhutas they are called. So Sarvadravyam Panchabhutakam. That means whatever the matter exists, wherever the matter exists, human body or the living or non-living or the drugs or the food and everything is made up of five principal elements. So everywhere these five elements will be actually seen. So they are called Prithvi, Agni, Vayu, Akasha. So the earth, the water, the fire, the air, the space. So physically what you are seeing, Akasha or Prithvi or water or fire, they are not the actual Panchabhutas, but they are abundant of that Panchabhuta. If you say water, water will be having all other four Mahabhutas, but water is abundantly you get the water Mahabhuta in it. That means this is the expression at the molecular level, not the physical or the macro level, what we are seeing. Prithvi means only earth. That is not that. The participle of the Prithvi or the particle of the Prithvi will be existing in every dravyam, every object or every matter. Next, please. So these Pancha Tanmatras are the minute parts of the Panchabhutikas or Panchamahabhutas. So Shabda Tanmatra, Sparsha Tanmatra, Rupa Tanmatra, Rasa Tanmatra, and Gandha Tanmatra. If the Shabda Tanmatra means you have this Tanmatra in all of the they are the micro particles of the Panchamahabhutas, and you can see that, or you can have everything in all the matters or all the things what we actually see, or they further mix up in different configuration. So by that they actually size, shape, and the state that will be maintained. So next, please. You can see here, they are small particles: Prithvi, Jala, Vayu, Agni, and Akasha. These five are the small particles, and if a molecule or a matter you take, all these five are there. But the configuration will be different from the one molecule to other, or one matter to other matter. Next, please. Next, please. So these Panchamahabhutas also actually configure and mix up in human body and form this. That is the Karnendriya. See, Pancha Jnanendriyas are the representations of Panchamahabhutas in our body. For example, you can see that everywhere there are Panchamahabhutas, but these Panchamahabhutas are predominantly there. So in ear, where you hear from the ear, and there is the Karnendriya, and this Karnendriya is generated from Akash Mahabhuta. Like that, Chakshurendriya is generated from Agni. Granendriya, that is the nose, which actually nose is not Granendriya, that is Adhisthana. Granendriya will be there, the neurological part will be there, that will actually smell the things. So that is the Granendriya, and that is generated from the Prithvi. Because Gandha is the principal property of Prithvi, so Granendriya will form. Rasanendriya is tongue, that is Jala forms the Rasanendriya, that is tongue, where you have all the taste buds. Even taste buds are also there. Sometimes people will not have the taste. Then that is called the Indriya. That Indriya is absent. Even the eyes are there, but people cannot see. That means the absence of Indriya is there. Like that, Sparshanendriya is because of Vayu it forms. So next please. That is good. Next, this is another aspect. So we actually discussed that there are three doshas, and these three doshas are also found by these Panchamahabhutas. Why we come from Panchamahabhutas? Because we want to know that how the doshas are formed and what the dosha does in the body. So if you understand Vata, Pitta, Kapha, these three forces, So entire Ayurvedic philosophy and physiology and its pathology can be understood very well. So Pitta is a form of Agni Mahabhuta, because it directly forms from the Agni. Whereas Vata, that's the first dosha, Vata, that is formed by the Vata is nothing but the Vayu. But it single form of Vayu is not that. It is formed by Vayu and Akasha. Both are mingled there and they form the Vata dosha. And Jala and Prithvi both are there. They mingle and they form the Kapha dosha. Even Vata or Pitta or Kapha, these are the three forces. The forces will be predominantly will have these Mahabhutas, but all other Mahabhutas in minute form that will be there in all the three doshas. Next, please. Likewise, we have taste of all the matters, because I want to derive how these Mahabhutas will be actually represented in different matters. In our human body, we have three doshas. They are formed by the Mahabhutas. Of course, all other things are also formed by Mahabhutas, but predominantly these three doshas and the Indriyas. So those things, how they are derived from the Mahabhutas, we have seen. So now you take all other matter, whatever the matter, particularly drugs, plant drugs or other drugs. So they also have the taste, and the tastes are also found by the because in the universe you will find 6 types of taste. So if you taste some food or some drug or some material, even some of the mineral origin material also, there will be some taste. So Madhura, Amla, Lavana, Katu, Tikta, Kashaya. These 6 are the tastes, and our taste buds can see these 6 only. So sweet taste, sour taste, and salty, acid and spicy, or bitter taste, Tikta, and Kashaya is astringent taste. So I have given here the Prithvi, Jala, Prithvi, Agni. Jala and Agni makes Lavana, that is salty taste, and Vayu and Agni, Katu, that is acrid and spicy, a very hot taste, and Tikta, that is Vayu and Akasha, that makes a bitter taste. And Kashaya, of course, that is Vayu and Prithvi, which is astringent. Actually, we feel numbness and bloodness in the tongue. So no taste is actually felt after that. So that is called Kashaya taste. Next, please. So here, these 6 again make they have the connection because of their Panchamahabhutas, they have the connection of the 3 doshas. Because here the three doshas are the central point or central place from where the body's functions actually develops and the body's physiology is maintained or functions are maintained. So the kapha is related to Madhura and Amla. We have seen that out of the 6 tastes, Madhura and Amla, the first 2, they enhance kapha or they are related to kapha. And Lavana Katu, that second and third and fourth, they sorry, they are related to Pitta. And Tikta and Kashaya, they are related to the Vata. That means if these rasas or the drugs or the food items or the matter, any matter, which are having these rasas, if they are taken in excess quantity, these doshas will be enhanced or they are going into the disequilibrium. That means they will cause problem. So next, please. Please. So root philosophy or the root cause, root principle for the Ayurvedic philosophy or Ayurvedic physiology, dosha dhatu malam moolam hi sharira. So we have in the previous this we have derived that Pancha Mahabhutas are the primary things which make all the universe and all the matter and even the living and non-living things. But from the Pancha Mahabhutas, doshas will be formed. The doshas are, in general meaning, doshas means that which will cause dosham. But it is not that. Doshas are, they maintain even. They are good for the health. And when they are disturbed, they are bad for the health. The doshas, and the doshas will actually form the dhatus. Dhatus mean the various tissues. Sapta dhatus are there in our body. So those tissues are also dependent on the actions of these doshas. And malam. Malam is also the after product, byproduct of the dhatu formation, and that is also depends upon the dosha. So these three are the important aspects of learning the shariram. That means they are the root of the shariram. Next, please. So what are the Vata Pitta Kaphas? Let us first understand, because in short I have to make you understand, because three doshas, they are the basic phenomena of Ayurvedic philosophy. So these are Vata, the first dosha, are generally, they are called as humor. They are nothing but the neuronal force. A body should have, a body should function means there is the nervous system, and the nervous system actually controls and actually tells the body or tells each and every tissue how to behave and how to do the work and how what should be done and what should not be done. That is controlled by the neuronal forces. So that neuronal force is actually our acharyas they have inferred it and they made it under the heading of Vata dosha. So this neurological or neuronal force is very much important and very much active, and it also controls the other two forces, which are the relatively very much inactive or sedentary forces. But Vata is the force which will actually move the all other doshas and all other, even for Swasa and Uchvasa also, Vata is the important one, because you can understand the body actually, without movement, the body is called a dead body, isn't it? The heart should continuously move right from the birth to the death. The heart movements are not stopped at all. So that movement is caused by Vata dosha. And then called second one is Pitta dosha, that is biochemical forces. So whatever the movements of the body is maintained, but they require some reactions. If the food is taken, there should be some reaction and action of various secretions of the body, and that's why the food is assimilated. That means they change it to the annarasa, and thereby that is taken in. Likewise, in every aspect or every stage of formation of various tissues or nourishment of the various tissues, there requires the second humor, that is Pitta. That means all the biochemical force in the body, whatever the enzymes or the hormones or chemicals or biochemicals, all those things, their management and their well-being is maintained by Pitta dosha. And the third dosha is Kapha. It is anabolic force. That means to have these both forces, or to get the work done by the both forces, they require some space and some base upon which these two doshas can exert their activity and get done the actions and reactions. So that the basic or the bricks of the body, that is maintained by the Kapha. So Vata, Pitta and Kapha. These three are the important humoral forces. They are humor, but they are forces, and they will cause all the physiological functions, and in imbalance they cause all the pathological functions, and they cause all the diseases. So our aim is to maintain the proper. That's why samadosha, that is called samadosha, samagnisha, samadhatu malakriya. So samadosha is our particular aim, and if the doshas are sama, the health is maintained and the longevity is also maintained. So next, please. Sorry. Next, please. So in short, I will show you what are the gunas of the various three doshas, because this is a matter you should somewhat you should concentrate. So these are the glimpses, not complete philosophy or physiology, I cannot tell in this, but a glimpses of this. Gunas means the properties. What Vata will have the properties and what is its functions. So it will have Ruksha Guna, that is it always a dry thing, and Lagu Guna, it is very light. So it can go in any corner or any small cavity or small cell wall also. And it is cool. It is not hot. It is cool. And it is rough also because it dries up, and due to drying, the surface or the place or the cell membrane that become rough. And it is very subtle. That is very, very sukshma. That means small porous thing, because we have millions of pores on our skin. Like that, everywhere there it is porous, 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 everywhere in every tissue. Because intercellular spaces, intracellular spaces, everywhere the small pores will be there from which it can pass. So that is subtleties, and it is mobile. It will not stop in one place. It goes here and there. That's why only all the functions will be maintained. So what, because of these properties, it does chala, that is movements. Uchvasa and Ishvasa, the breathing and exhaling also will be done by that. And motor functions, all the motor functions. I'm moving these fingers, I'm moving the hand because of that Vata only. Because Vata in me is now at that moment is in the normal state. So I can do all the movements, normal movements. If it is excess, there will be abnormal movements. If it is not excess, it is down, then there will be no movement. Like that it goes on. So Vega Pravara, excretion, also it is a function of Vata. And the dhatus or the movements of body fluids are required, like blood, like lymph, like intercellular fluid, or like any fluids are there. Body is made up of all the fluids. So that fluid should move from this side to that side and up and down and everywhere. So that is also actually maintained by Vata. And function of normal functions of your sensory organs. So you should see means that the Vata should be there, which connects the nerves and the organ, and then only you will see. So next please. See, skip this one. Pittas. Pitta is a tikshna, it is liquid, it is hot, it is lagu, it is also light, and it is fighted. That means some smell will be there, and it is flowing, and it is also smooth. So all the digestion, metabolism, body heat, the vision, hunger, thirst, taste, luster, and intellect, memory maintained by Pitta. Next, please. So this is the introduction of three doshas. That is more important. So Kapha, it is a very smooth one, and it is cool one, and it is heavy. It will not move very easily. So the Manda, it is called Manda Gamana. That is slowly it moves, and it is fine and sticky also. So this Kapha will cause stability and the smoothness of the body, and Sandhi Bandhanatham. That means the stability of the joint. Between the two parts of the joint, there will be lubrication that is maintained by this. And tolerance is maintained by, and immunity is maintained by this. And vitality and bulk of the body is also maintained by the Kapha. So next, please. Sorry, so this is a pictorial presentation. You see, 6 tastes, they will cause or they will affect the 3 doshas. 4 types of food, what we eat, Asitam, Pitam, Leedam, Khaditam, that I will mention. And 6 seasons, even Rutus, the seasonal differences also can contribute to the formation of 3 doshas or the maintenance of 3 doshas. These 3 doshas will cause the 7 dhatus, the body way, different body tissues, and 3 malas. The malas are also made by these 3 doshas, and the srotases, that means the channels. Various channels are there in the body. The blood channels are there, lymph channels are there, everything. Even for the respiration also, the respiratory channels are there that are maintained by these 3 doshas. So 3 doshas are the central forces which are actually given all the form that bala from this type of food and seasons and tastes, these three functions are being done. So this is the pictorial presentation of what doshas does in your body. Next, please. So I was telling about dhatus, sapta dhatus. These are the sapta dhatus. Rasa is lymph. We can equate to lymph, but not actually the body fluid. Rasa means the body fluid. Rakta means the raktam. The living or jivanam it does. And Mansa is body's muscle, and Medha is body's fat. So it does, it is good, it is also required, but excess is not required. That's one. Asti is our bones, Majja is the internal part of the bones, and Shukra is the seminal and progeny. It causes progeny. All that tissue is called as Shukra. Please. Malas. There are a number of other malas, but macro size or physically visible malas are Purisha, Mutra, and Sveda. Sveda means the sweat. That is also a mala that is actually comes out of the skin. So Purisha is feces and urine, these things. So all these things are maintained and properly expelled by the work of these three doshas.